Ladies and gentlemen, Sierra!
This beat is
to be doing a little bit of unboxing, and I'm gonna try out this product that I just got off Macari. And before we get into the video, go ahead and sub to the channel, so that way you don't have to say you wish you met me earlier, and hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified anytime I upload a video. So today we're gonna be unboxing the Cricut Explorer 3. So I got this off Macari, like I said. I bought it, it's used, but it's under the category like new, meaning that someone bought it, they opened it, they used it maybe 1 or 2 times, and then they probably just didn't use it anymore after that. So that means they don't have, like, some people keep the box and the things that come with it, some people don't, but either way it goes, just the basis of the product itself. So I got this used. I got it for $118, and that's just for the machine itself without all the taxes and everything, and the fees. And so with the fees all together, well, it was $118, and then with the fees and everything, it came out to be $170, because $50 of it I used out of my own little Macari account from the things I've sold before. So I used that, and it brought it down to $120, so I just paid that out of pocket. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbox it, see how it is, and then I'm gonna connect it to my computer, make sure it works, and then once it works, then I'm gonna just confirm that I got it and everything works. So let's just go ahead and get started. Y'all gonna have to excuse the view because I'm recording on my iPad, and I would record on my phone, but my mom's been calling me all morning, so if I'm recording on my phone, I'm not gonna get the phone calls or whatever if she decides to call again. So we're just gonna I'm gonna try this from one more angle. Still, I don't know if it'll be a good angle, but we're gonna try it out. Okay, that's better than before. I'm gonna work with it, so let's just go ahead. I feel so bad for this angle, but I feel like it's better than what it could have been. So it's pretty much as if I'm getting it brand new. That's the vibes. I'm just playing, but yeah. Based on how she packaged it, so I've done arts and crafts before. Like, I've made cakes, and I've drawn things, and I've painted desks. But what I'm about to get into, I never done before. It's gonna take some time. Let me show you guys. I'm over here. See, this is gonna be weird because I know I should have it on the back camera, but yeah, we're gonna have to work with this. So this is the Cricut. You know, I feel like, yeah, see, it's backwards. Okay, I'm gonna switch the camera around and do it that way, and then yeah. Okay, we're good now. Okay, so this is the Cricut, you guys. Like I said, I bought it like new. Has a little styrofoam thing there. This is it. Pretty much the way she packaged it came as if I bought it brand new. So we're gonna hit this little button, and that goes down. Okay. So I just want to show you guys that. I think I'm gonna connect it to my computer. It does have a cord to where you can hook it up through your computer, USB or whatever. But I'd rather it be Bluetooth. Everything is like, I'm so excited. Like, so excited. Okay, now I'm going to log onto my computer. And another thing, is like when I watch other people do the unboxing, because something told me to stop by Walmart, but I didn't, is that usually when you buy it brand new, it comes with a couple of items. Now, so far, as far as like watching other videos, like when people buy like the Explorer 1 or the 2, it came with a mat, it came with like a weeding tool and a little small scraper tool, and it also came with I guess you call it like the different types of vinyl and cutting things for so you can like work with. For me, I don't have anything, so I'm trying to connect this on my, well, this is a Windows Asus Vivo book, and I'm trying to look for it on here, but it's not popping up. So I'm gonna try it on my Apple MacBook. If it I think it's supposed to turn it after you open it, but I'll probably have to charge it. I am so unprepared for this video. You know, nothing is working for me right now. Why isn't this turning on? Well, my MacBook won't work, and I haven't even really used it yet. My MacBook Air won't work. We're just gonna try the USB way. See what's wrong with my damn MacBook. And this is really, in a sense, not a good way to test this because I don't have anything to cut it with. I don't have no materials to cut this with. But I guess I just want to see if it at least needs to connect to my computer. guys, this is not going how I wanted it to go, or that I expected it to go. I'm gonna see what's wrong and see what's going on with my MacBook, and I will get back with you guys. No need to have you guys just stand there or sit there. I'll try to figure this out. Alright guys, I will see you later. Okay guys, welcome back to my video. Yesterday we left off on a bad note somewhat. So like I said earlier, I got the Cricut Explorer 3. Alright, so my MacBook Air is charged. It came on. So now I'm going to go into my settings. Let me turn this on. Go to Bluetooth. I don't feel like I'm really missing out, but I did go to Walmart and I went ahead and got my own. It's 12 by 12, so I think the 13 would have worked. But I went ahead and got my own mat. I know that the Cricut Explorer 3, I know you don't have to have a mat, but I wanted one just for good measurement. I've been told I'm like kind of OCD, and I kind of believe it, but yeah. And so they had this on sale on clearance. This is Smart Vinyl Permanent. It says Cricut Joy. Now that I'm looking at it. Because they did have I should have I just saw that it was small, cheap, and I just wanted something to test it out with. They did have a bigger one, and it did say Cricut Joy, Cricut Explorer, and all that stuff like that, but I was like I want to, you know, just try it right quick. I'm gonna feel entirely bad if I can't use this. For this machine, which I think I can. I don't see why I can't. Like, if you can use it for a small machine, why wouldn't I be able to use it for the Cricut Explorer? The third one at that. So this comes with 5.5 by 12. It's different colors. We have silver, gold, black, red, and white. I'm just going to take this out. Why does everything have to give me a hard time? I just don't understand. Thank you. So yeah, this is what it looks like. These are the colors. I think I'm just gonna try out the gold. And I also got a weeding tool. They did have the package, like the different kinds, but I'm just starting out. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, so I just need something, the basics, which is this. And I love the scraper, like the huge one, so I went ahead and got that. Okay, so I'm still so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I guess we can go ahead and open this. It seems so flimsy, but I just how it feels at the ends. Everything else feels great. It just feels like that at the end. So first it's going to do a cut test. It's telling me to make sure that my fine point blade is there. So it is. Grab the material from the envelope that came with your machine. I didn't have anything. Insert sheet under the white guideline. As it reached the gray rollers, the machine will grasp and then measure the sheet. So fingers crossed. Hopefully this works. I don't know if this is gonna work because it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's gonna work because it's saying that it needs to connect to the gray rollers, and this is a little bit short. Cause like I said, I just noticed on the box that it says Cricut Joy. But we're gonna see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Huh? Absolutely. Wait, I got a question. So what did they say? Menden. Can you text it to me? Y'all. Oh, sorry. So this is what it looks like. I know you guys are like, it's lopsided and it didn't cut, but I really think that it was because it didn't fit all the way. Like I said, it was a little bit short. But other than that, we are cooking with grease. Like I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I really like it. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so excited. Like my other videos, I know, like I've said, like I'm working on stuff, and I am working on stuff. I have some ideas that I want to do. And I forgot I could put my tools in. Wait a minute, does it? Okay, well, they should have made it big enough for the, y'all, I can put it right here. I can put it right here. And there's a line. I wonder if, no? Y'all just put the line there just for the line to be there. So I can put it right here, or I can put it right here. Oh my gosh. I'm just sad that this don't fit. Why doesn't this? Y'all should have brought, okay, well I can put it right here. Y'all, I'm just so excited. Like I have plans art-wise. I don't want to say everything that I want to do. Because I don't know. I'm just excited. I was so frustrated yesterday because I felt like every time I do something, it doesn't, like every time I try something new, it doesn't work out. Like hair, it don't work out. I remember one time I tried to like bleach my hair because I wanted like blue streaks, and I didn't leave because like I didn't want to leave the bleach in there so long that it damaged my hair. But then I was like, well, maybe it'll still take, but it wasn't blonde enough. So when I put the color in, it came out like a green blue, but it was more green than it was blue. And I was like, not what I wanted. And so then, like, I waited a month and I put a relaxer in my hair, and my hair came out. So then I cut my hair, like cut it, which I look good with short hair. I look older with short hair, and I look young with long hair. And so there's that. And then what else I tried to do and it didn't work out. Oh, so I would put braids in my hair. Braids is time consuming, and I'm too cheap to pay someone to do my hair, like $100, $200. I know no one's gonna do it for free, but I'm just too cheap. So I would do it myself, and it turned out good. But I realized that fake hair, fake nail is just not me. Like, I can deal with it for about a week, and then after that, I'm ready to take it out. I can't, like, when I do my nails, I'll do it myself, you know. I don't do the acrylic. I'll do the dip. Like, the dip don't bother me, but the acrylic, the fake hair, sew-ins, I've had a sew-in, I had a quick weave, I've done braids on my own, and they all came out great. Like, they came out good for someone who's not really experienced. You know, I would watch videos and stuff like that, but I just realized, like, that's really not me. I can wear a wig, though, because, you know, it's just a wig, you know. Put it on, wear it, and you take it out. So I bought a wig the other day. I don't really feel like going, like, showing it, because I haven't even brushed it or did anything to it. It's still in the box. I haven't taken it out yet. I just don't feel like going to that right now. Maybe I'll make it in a separate video. And that's the one that I bought a wig because it's just safer as far as, like, chemicals, because it's bad enough or whatever that I put, like, relaxers in my hair. And I tried going natural, and the longest I went was probably about 4 months. And the reason why I was like, I need a relaxer was because I had washed, blow dried my hair. The process, like, I know, like, it takes more to take care of your natural hair, and the process wasn't bad for me at all. Like, I don't mind taking care of my hair, you know. I take my time with it. It was just that once I flat ironed it, it was just like, I got, you know, add stuff to make sure it don't frizz up and stuff like that. But it just didn't have that same feel as you would if it was relaxed and you flat iron your hair. So I was just like, I just can't do this no more. So I was like, Mom, put a relaxer back on my hair. And I wanted to do braids, but I was like, oh, I really, you know, I don't mind having braids, but like I said, I can't keep them in. Like, after a while, I'll be ready. Like, people keep them in months. I can't do months. I can barely do a week. The longest I went with braids was 2.5 weeks, and I was ready to take that mess out. And like I said, I do it myself, and I'm real cheap. Like, I don't want to pay no one to put braids on my hair because it's so expensive, you know, to pay someone to put braids in your hair. And then I wanted small ones, and I haven't practiced doing small ones on myself because it's, you know, it's kind of, I guess you could say, tedious, and it's more time consuming versus a medium or a large size braid. But I was like, no, I can't do this. So yeah, things just don't work for me when I try it out. Just like yesterday, like I said, like, this right here was like, oh my gosh, but now we're good. So I'm gonna go on my Macari app, and I'm gonna rate the seller, let her know that everything works, is in, you know, great condition, it looks new, so sleek. I love the color. I wish it came in a light blue, like the Explorer 1 and 2. They've come in different colors. They came in light blue. This comes in only in a mint color, which is fine. It's still pretty, but I, you know, really wish it was like light blue. Got it for cheap, and it works good. You know, they really kept up with it and took care of it. So now I just First off, when I buy stuff, I need to pay attention to what I'm buying, because this was for Cricut Joy. It's not for Cricut. I mean, it's not for, I'm saying it right. It's not for Cricut Explorer, because it's not long enough. It didn't catch on to the other one, and I think that's why it came out, it didn't cut right, and that's why it came out sideways. And it's cheaper for me to, like, get stuff off my card than to buy it in the store, because, like, when you buy the other tools, like, you can buy the tools, they got the one where you have the weeder, the scraper, the small scraper, the scissors, the tweezer looking thing, another thing that's like a tweezer but it kind of curves at the end. I don't know what it's called. It was like a 7-pack. They wanted $18 for that. And then they had the one where you had the paper cutter, like you slide the paper underneath and you just, cut the paper. They had that. Oh shit. They had that, and they had the tools, and that was $24. And I'm like, I'm just starting off. Like, I really did want to buy that because, like, I just like to have it. Like, once I buy something, I want to have everything that goes with it. But I was just like, I just need to take my time. I need to work with it. I need to get used to it. I need to plan out what it is I want to do. Because all of this was on this. The only thing that was on sale was the Cricut vinyl, and it's the smart vinyl, so I don't need the matte. But like I said, it wasn't long enough to catch on to the other roller, because this was $2. And the other thing that I saw that had Explorer, because like I said, I had grabbed a black one. It was made for the Cricut Explorer. But I put it back because I'm thinking about price. I'm not thinking about what I need. I'm thinking about the price, because I had picked up some other stuff and I was like, we're trying to save money. We're only trying to spend on things that we need, not things that we just want just because it's cheap. So I put back the tall smart vinyl. It was black. I put that back. That was $8.50. That was actually on sale. Because I think regular price was like $15, $16, and it was on sale for $8.50. It had a lot of stuff on clearance, so that was like $8 something. And then, like I said, this was $2, and that's all I'm looking at. I'm like, oh, I get 5 little things it is for $2. Well, this is not made to fit the Cricut Explorer. So next time when I buy something, I need to make sure that I'm not looking at the price. I'm looking at, well, if I'm looking at the price, I also need to make sure that I'm looking to make sure that it fits the machine that I have. So, this was $7.97, and the weeder, this is not a Cricut one. I got this one because it's cheap. It's called Hello Hobby, because if it does what it needs to do, who cares about the brand? This was $3. I did want the scraper because it's big. I didn't want the little small one. I just want to be like, I don't care how big or small the project is. I just wanted something that fits in my hand and go from there. But I will be making more purchases as far as like the vinyl and the tools as I, learn more about this stuff. So I think that is it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm very glad this all worked out for me, because I was gonna get really frustrated. I'm glad the machine works. I'm glad everything's in great condition. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, sub to the channel so that way you don't have to say you wish you met me earlier. Hit the notification bell so that way you be notified every time I upload a video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.